guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to episode two of
of Two Voices, One Bond.
Period. Today we're gonna be talking about finding purpose after loss. We're gonna be talking about that. In our last episode, we talked about hope and grief. So here we are, episode 2, and we're gonna be discussing finding purpose after loss. I'm gonna talk and then we're gonna get into the questions. During the loss we took from basically losing Chris, aka my daughter's father, my son's stepfather, period. Those Chris kids, don't play with them. It was a lot of struggles after that, like literally right after that. And instead of me like I don't know, I was in a state of shock. I still went to work that so the day it happened I was off work. But I worked that weekend and I still went to work like literally that whole weekend. And my mental was not in a good space. So I ended up taking days off from work, which I don't know what I was thinking. Like I was really in a state of shock. Like and I was working in a salon at that time and I really was like in a state of shock to the point like I don't know how I was functioning. I was having breakdowns at work. Coworkers was telling me I shouldn't have came to work. Like I don't know how I even found the strength to just be like, okay, I'm going to work after all this happened to me. It was just in between the day that it happened, I had like one day off, and then I like it was literally so like it was so hard. I think I had 2 days off. I'm not sure, but I remember returning back to work so quickly, and now that I'm thinking back on it, I think that was really stupid. So that like I was struggling to work. I was in a big state of depression. But I knew that I had to keep on going and I knew that I had to take a big step and I had to go even stronger and harder for my kids. So when I finally got myself together and I was still trying to cope with it, I was still trying to be Latoya, a mom. I was still trying to be that girl, and I knew that I had to get some type of strength. So I had to pray. I had to do all this. Like I really wasn't myself after that. Like I felt like my whole life came crashing down. I don't know, but I do want to shout out to my real friends that was there for me. Like literally there for me. Literally holding my hand and coming to my rescue. Like I remember going missing by accident, not on purpose. I remember going, and that's crazy. I remember going missing, not, and I promise y'all, this was not intentionally. I had got so lit, like with the family and everything, and my phone died. And when I got home, I didn't think to charge it, and I was kid free at this moment. My aunt had my kids, and I remember coming home drunk. But I didn't charge my phone that night. And I remember when I finally turned my phone on, I had so many messages. So many messages. It was crazy. Even my best friend, when I seen that she was texting me too, I had my bestie. I had called her back and she's like, bestie, I'm coming to you right now. And I just started crying because I don't know, I didn't know that. Mind you, at that time my mind was all over the place, so I was just I don't know. I don't know how the fuck I was functioning. But that moment I got drunk, I was like, oh shit, I never like I was in a state where I didn't care about nothing. And at that point I felt like, oh, I don't need to charge my phone. Like I lost the best thing of my life. What am I really like? I wasn't thinking straight. So I made sure to never do that again. Yeah, so it was a lot of it's when you lose somebody close to you, when you lose somebody that you was in a relationship with for almost a decade, it's something you can't really explain. Like it's something that I don't wish that pain on anybody, and I don't I really don't. That I don't even wish that on my enemies, and my enemies then did some foul things to me, and I wouldn't wish no type of pain on that. I don't wish losing your parents. I don't wish any type of thing that would change your life, because losing him really changed my life. I'm gonna fast forward and we're gonna talk about we're gonna fast forward and we're gonna talk about business. Because it um I'm bringing business up because losing Chris made me really want to, like I said, made me really want to go harder, and I needed to go harder. So I knew that I had to think fast. So fast forward, I ended up taking my kids. I ended up starting a, so that happened in 2018. 2019, I ended up starting my own hair care line, my own products. I was still working. And then eventually, like when my business started taking off and I started seeing like how it's becoming successful, I quit my 9 to 5 because one, I quit my 9 to 5 because I wanted to be there for my kids more. I didn't want my son to feel like, oh, I gotta raise my little sister. No, my son was so helpful during. My son was so helpful. My family was so helpful during the times I had to work, and I mean, I was working long hours, and I felt like I was missing out on a lot, and I felt like I needed to be there for my kids more because we just lost Chris. So I felt like it was it was time for me to quit that 9 to 5. I was working for so long. It was time. So I created my hair care line. That's what my brand, aurastyles. And um once I started seeing, once you start seeing profit and stuff, I started seeing profit. And I took us on our first family vacation. Mind you, I never been on a plane before. Saying I never been on a plane before. She was 3 around this time. She never been on a plane. My son been on a plane. My son been flying since he was like 2 or 3 years old with his family. So I literally, that was our going to Florida was our first family vacation together. And that's honestly how it literally, I mean, that since we went to Florida, that's how it made me want to live there. Like, it was so peaceful, it was so loving, it brought me so much peace of mind. I did cry a couple times on that vacation because I was like, damn, it would have been nice if Chris would have joined his family vacation with us. Yeah, so being in Florida brought me a peace of mind when we went on that vacation, and I was like, I'm gonna move here. I'm a movie. And I did that. But we'll talk more about that in another episode. So I feel like after losing Chris, I really, really went harder and found my purpose, because I always had a dream that I was going to be a hairstylist or own my own business. So I really went hard and I did that. Losing him made me go harder. I mean, I was already going as hard, but that made me go harder because I'm the only parent. I had to do it big. I'm gonna ask Saina a question. How do you feel about mommy being a business owner?
Good.
What do you think?
That you had $1,000.
You think I have $1,000? Do you think I'm rich? Cause your brother thinks that. Do you think I'm rich?
No.
Okay. Um, what is one memory from Daddy that you cherish the most?
What they mean?
Like, what is one memory you have of Daddy? Because I know you have a lot of memories. What is, name one that you really, really love, like really, really cherish?
No.
All of them?
I don't know.
Well, on the last episode, you said when he gave you love. So that one is the one you like, him just being here. Okay.
And then he called me a fatty on Instagram.
He called you. You saw that Instagram video?
Yeah, he said you fatty. And then when you called Car, he got an attitude.
Yes, you were such a chubby baby. Chubby cheeks. We used to call you Cyan Banana because you loved bananas. We used to call you Cyan Banana. You want to ask me a question?
What was one of your favorite days with Daddy?
One of my favorite days with Daddy was, I got a lot of them. One of them being us going to the casino. Anytime we went to the casino, we always had a bowl. Like the casino was always a vibe for us to go. Like, and I put him onto that, I think. Yeah. And I just love the casino so much. And I think I came upon the casino because Dad used to live over there near the casino, and we was over there, and then I seen it when we was like in an Uber or Lyft or something. And I was like, oh, we gotta go there one day. And ever since then, we just started going to the casino. We used to go to the casino a lot. Like we probably, even when I was pregnant with you, we went to the casino.
I was drinking liquor.
No, girl, no, I was not drinking.
Oh.
I was not drinking while pregnant with you, girl. Daddy was drinking though, but we used to have a bull at the casino. How has your life changed after?
Terrible.
Mm-hmm. Terrible. I feel the same. Like it just felt like everything just crashed down. Um, is it? I think it's your turn to ask a question.
How much do you love Daddy?
A lot. I love him so much. I gotta be careful what I say. I'm gonna be careful what I'm gonna be careful. I ain't gonna say too much in this video. But honestly, I think if Daddy was still here, we would been done got back together and married by now. Honestly, if Daddy was still here, we would be we would have had been got back together. We would have um got married. Um, probably had two more kids. Probably had two more kids.
Of course, of course.
Living in Florida in a big house. Girl,
What?
I'm girl. Every time I say Florida, you just be thinking about that hurricane. And honestly, I'm so grateful that we was not down there during the hurricane because that would have been so crazy, like literally so crazy.
Yeah.
Over,
Mommy, you have to die.
Girl, yes. Seeing me grieve, how did you feel?
What do you mean?
Like seeing me grieve, like sad and depressed about Daddy. How did that make you feel?
Sad too, cause like that was your man.
More questions? We about to wrap this video up.
Yeah, I got some more. How much do
You
you
asked
love?
that. Oh, go ahead.
How much do you love yourself?
I really love myself so much that I would probably date myself. I mean, cause I'm a vibe. You can't get a vibe like this nowhere else.
Date yourself?
I love myself so much. I'll be in a relationship with myself. Anyway, but I love myself so much that it's a lot of stuff at my big age that I'm not tolerating. I love myself so much that can't nobody ever play with me. Period. Can't nobody ever play with me. I love myself so much that I don't allow others to interfere with what I got going on because I'm gonna be successful and rich. 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 Mark my words. I love myself so much to keep going and showing my kids a good example as a mother, not just a mother, but a woman as well. I love myself. I wouldn't be doing this little podcast if I didn't love myself either because I think y'all need to hear.
Entrepreneur.
Period. I think y'all need to hear two voices, one bond. And it has a meaning behind it because we have a voice. She has a voice. I have a voice. That makes two voices. And we have one bond that nobody can break our bond. Nobody can come between our bond. And I feel like a lot of people love us on social media because of the bond we share. Like, I don't, yeah, I know how y'all be like, oh, kids shouldn't say this, kids shouldn't say that. And certain things kids shouldn't say, but if you don't let your kids express how they feel, they're gonna grow up and I don't know. I seen a lot of people I hear a lot of people tell their kids, no, don't say that. You should not be saying this, or you should not. Da, da, da. Y'all telling y'all kids to keep their emotions inside. And then when they grow up with that mentality, as if, oh, I'm not speaking to nobody. I don't have to tell, I don't have to express myself. They grow up with that mentality thinking they can't, or they won't, or they don't want to express themselves because that's how they was raised. I give my child the freedom to express herself because just like us adults, children have feelings too. They have emotions. I don't care if they. I feel like I don't care how young a child is. They have emotions and they have feelings. And that's what I have to say. You got another question?
Yes. What's one of the best foods you ate?
My oxtails.
Oh, you care about the next?
My oxtails. We about to wrap it up because we about
Wait,
one more question. Cause
I got 3 more.
I'm allowed to ask her 3 more questions.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yes, I'm very proud of myself. I beat the odds. Um, I'm very proud of myself of everything I achieved. I graduated college in 2013. Daddy was at my college graduation. Um, I did a lot. Some stuff that people don't know. I wrote books, multiple books on Amazon. Um, I think I'm a great mother. A great entrepreneur. I'm just overall a great person. So I'm very proud of myself because the old Toya, I don't think she could have stand a chance. I'm proud of my growth.
If you had a baby with daddy, what would I mean? If you had a baby without daddy, what would you do?
What do you mean you had a baby without daddy?
Like, if you had a baby and daddy wasn't alive, what would you do?
I did have a baby.
Like when he just got that and then you had a baby.
Oh,
After
you
that.
meant like when he got killed and say I found out I was pregnant, and you mean pregnant with the person I was in a relationship with was friend, right? That's what you're talking about? Saying if I found out I was pregnant.
No, if you had no man and daddy just got killed.
Oh, I've heard. So you're saying if I got pregnant by daddy and then he.
Mhm.
Oh, so you mean before he got killed and I found out I was pregnant after or before he got killed?
After he got killed.
Okay, so I found out. So you saying what I would have did if I would have found out that after daddy got killed, I took a pregnancy test and found out I was having a baby with him?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question.
I don't know. That's a good question.
That happens in real life though. I know like 3 to 4 people that went through that and they kept their baby. And I don't know. I don't want to say I would get rid of it. I don't want to say I would have got rid of it. I don't want to say I would have. Yeah, I don't want to say I would have got rid of it. I would have said I don't know. I would have been in a state. I would have been in a terrible thing. A terrible. I don't know. That is something scary. And I see people, like I said, I know 2 to 3 people that's going through it, and they are very very strong. So shout out to them. I don't know. I think I would have lost my mind, honestly. I'm be honest. I would have lost my mind if I found out I was pregnant by him and I had just lost him. I would have lost my marbles. I would have lost my marbles. I would have been thinking like you know that you knew that you had him in your life. So to bring another baby into the world that don't know who their father is and all they gonna see is pictures and videos, I don't know. I would have lost my mind because I would have been thinking about that. Like I wouldn't have known what to do. Like it would have had. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I think it would have been a blessing as well because I would have had another kid by him and da, da, da. But it would have been real. I don't know. It would have been
crazy.
yeah.
And scary.
So I hope y'all like this our little podcast. Make sure y'all comment.
Comment and subscribe for episode 3.
Yes, comment and subscribe for episode 3.
We do it every Saturday and Sunday.
So you want to drop? So we're gonna drop videos on every Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, so we're gonna drop it today. Yeah.
It's Sunday.
And it was on this day.
Period. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the support. I hope y'all really enjoy these podcasts. And if it's some topics that y'all want us to talk about, please leave it in the comments and let us know. Thank you. We love you.